I'm gonna open this up. Shalom, y'all. He was like toss Oklahoma. Once get out here, process down for Babylon the Great. First things first, as the end. My praise glory too. Yahweh, by him, by Shirah, he died. Created the Son, created the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Double honors. The Apostle Elder the Great Millstone. Shalom. And sister brothers like the truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to yourselves approved. They gonna come out and talk to you. Prophecy is revealing a whole lot, Yahshua. And with prophecy revealing a whole lot, it's starting to show that we got a lot of false people in like camps. We got a lot of sellout leaders. And it's thing that we do this ministry. And with prophecy, it's starting to expose them. Things that they're teaching, the parts of their doctrine is not right. Specifically concerning the mark of the beast, the MOTB, it's starting to expose them. And you're starting to see them, change their doctrine up, trying to spin it, trying to get back right, and really, man, it's the Lord showing you who really are sent by Yahweh Bashashah, who's not sent by the Lord, who took that bag of money, that sellout. The sellout camps now being exposed because the MOTB is now being highlighted. We're like right at the doorstep of that coming into play. You got Elon Musk, he's what they call it, the Department of Government Efficiency. He's right in Trump's cabinet. And what does he have? He has the Neuralink. It goes in your head. And right now, I believe through the spirit that Donald Trump, Elon Musk say that they get in and they get to do what they're going to do. They're going to crash the dollar. Because Elon Musk is all about cryptocurrency. He got the dog coin, the shipping in you he promotes. And once the money goes digital into a cryptocurrency, whatever they're going to use, then at that point, when they come in with that device, Neuralink, NFC chip, they can then stop you from buying and selling. So it can't be what you got other camps say is sin, white Jesus,
white women,
embargo, sleeping with white women. The part with the buying and selling have something to do with corporations. Yeah, that's just like straight dumb. We all buying and selling right now. You got Eve popping up talking about, I know, it's music. Sit down somewhere, man. God, we done heard that. Sweet Jesus worship the sweet baby Jesus. I'm like, come on, man. So I gotta bring a picture and see your boy to get some food. Come on, man. Like all that stuff does not sound doctrine. And they had a leg to stand on a couple years ago because it wasn't clear what the MOTB is, but we through the spirit knew what it was. But now, because the process been made clear, because now they're promoting, the MOTB to where Nate and them have to, they got to double back. Because now it's in your face. They're promoting it. Elon Musk, he's about to spearhead it. He got FDA approval. They already doing trials. I ain't heard nothing about the Edomites though. They probably unalived or something. You got to get a whole new batch. Because I know, hey, y'all heard anything? I ain't heard nothing about it no more. They voted it, and all of a sudden, you don't hear about them. They're probably dead. All the animals died. I'm pretty sure the people already died.
Edomite where he did do,
the animal trials. I heard all the animals died.
The monkeys infected those monkeys and stuff.
But chimp died like you for sure about to die. We ain't as tough as a chimp. So I don't know why anybody wanna but he took advantage of people that was paralyzed.
Yeah.
To do them wonders and miracles. They say all promises in play. So with that being said, it's showing like when you look back in the rear view at these other camps, they talking about the spiritual mark. Heard that before. Now they're starting to be false prophets. Because now the MOTB is starting to show itself. Like now we get to see what it is. It ain't no I'm wondering. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I was just saying, it says that it's the buyer, so you can't buy or sell without it. So it can only be a handful of things, and it's the CHIP.
Exactly, man. The CHIP. Because with the money going digital, you can stop somebody buying or selling if you don't have it. And I was doing it now. I went to quick testimony, y'all, I went to a Domino's. I want to sell a 40-person Sheridan, and I went in to pay for the food with cash, and they're like, we don't take cash, you got to use cards. And that really pissed me off. I'm like, hold up, what you mean you don't take cash? Because I think I didn't have it on my card at that time, so I had to go call the old lady, get the cash app or get something like that. You had to run up some change, give them a card to pay for the pieces. So it shows, matter of fact, another institution in Oklahoma City, Frontier City. You cannot use cash to buy anything there. You have to use your card, or you can turn your cash into a card, turn into their card, which I hate doing that, and that's the form of them cutting off the cash. The cash will go. And then you got BRICS coming in. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they're going to kill the dollar. And he's not worried about that. He's like, we're going to go digital anyway. They're going to call it what? Fed something, whatever they want to call it, Fed now. And then once the money goes digital, you got to use that. Then it's going to turn the next step. You got to have the little, first it probably happens when you use your phone. Then it turn into you got to have a chip in your head or your hand.
I already took the phone. Like when you go to any old foot trip or something like that, you'll now and then you'll see normally it's the hospital workers. They'll come in and they'll buy something there and they'll use the top of their phone.
Apple Pay.
Yeah, Apple Pay, Google Pay, all of those, they already use that. So the system is already here.
Hey, but some stores now they're doing it by denomination. They don't even take a 1 or a 5. You can't even use it. Yeah.
Who's that? Walmart?
Yeah, it's a couple stores.
Walmart, they said they ain't taking $1 bills no more.
1 or 5.
1 or 5. Yeah, I heard the ones you say 5.
Yeah, they moved it up to 5. They doing this stuff. You know how he started doing. They got to use gradualism.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to the ones, and then once that nobody complained, throw the 5s in there. Once the complaint stop, go down about I can't use a 5, then it's gonna go to 10s.
That don't make sense in itself. Man, how if you can't take 1 to 5, then how you buying and selling with stuff that costs less than $5, like a piece of candy or something like that. You don't want to use somebody don't want to break their 20 and I got 5. It's like
This card got in.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Hey, but what he's doing, like Tay was saying, they doing that Frontier City. If you got cash, they gonna make you go because like our Walmarts, they got like a bank outlet in there. I can't remember what the bank is. So if you got 1s or 5s, they gonna just tell you to go over there and they gonna give them your 1s or 5s, and they gonna give you a card. And essentially, they forcing everybody to start their little training program, which is using the chip. Yeah, they gonna make
more money for them.
What I was going to say is that I read an article that says that all cash circulating right now is only 8% of the total. Like, everything else is online. So only 8% of the currency is cash right now. So there's not a lot of cash circulating.
All the older US in my job, when I talk to them, they say they don't use cash. They use their card. They don't use cash at all.
Wow.
You change at work, like say you want to change it. You gonna be all around the business after saying like card. Like, so you kind of already there. So he just want to make that next step. And then you got things too, like people that smart. I don't want it because like once cash is gone, that's probably gone. Because with everything like Rock was saying, when it's like a digital transaction, he's off the track there. So I can't like say if I'm gonna cut a yard, somebody give me $40 of cash. He don't know about that. He can't tax that. But if you do it by a car transaction, like, hey man, you got to pay $40 at 2:00 at this time. I need $3 off that 40 you gave him for tax or some type of transaction fee. He's always making money on top of money. Like, man, what the heck? And then like say for instance, that's also gun control.
Oh yeah.
When it goes digital. Right now you can take cash and you can buy a firearm on somebody with cash. And you don't know about it. You can get dirty firearms, but say with that digital system, like off the card, you might go try to go get a gun, firearm with that card. And they say unauthorized purchase.
Yeah, I think they cut off where you can purchase guns with credit cards.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be unauthorized purchase. Then that'll cut your way of having the Second Amendment right, no firearm. They've been trying to take guns from American people. So he saw, you're gun hunter, he's slick. So I'll do it this digital way. And I just like I said earlier, they do it gradually, like a circuit. So little by little, Babylonians is stupid. They still got their McDouble. They ain't gonna wake up and realize they've been messed up till it's too late. Once cash go, man, Esau pretty much got like total control over, commerce, transactions.
And then they'll come in draconian, like, okay, forget your cell phone. I gotta put this. They gonna come with that syringe. They gotta put this chip in your body in order for you to make purchases. This faster. Oh, they'll use I can see them using the cyber warfare for that. This is not. This won't get hacked. Your phone get hacked. This don't get hacked. So we go into this system. Oh, you ain't got it. Hey, I'm sorry, you can't buy that car. You can't buy your little gas to go in your car.
Which higher up it was, but it was a saying that it was like, man, I don't want control over a nation's laws or anything. I want control over a nation's
that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
And that makes total sense because, like, if you got control over the money, you got control over the law. It's like, hey, man, you ain't giving your money unless you do what I tell you to do. So it's the sense of it.
I remember when I first heard about that saying, I was reading this book called Behold of a Pale White Horse. That was written by that CIA agent. And I think it said, give me control of a nation's currency, and I care not who make this law.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah. I think that's Henry Kissinger said that. Or it could have been a Rothschild. Yeah, I mean, he's still an elite banker too, though. Kissinger, elite Rothschild. Basically, the elite bankers, they ain't the ones that have this mindset. I remember Henry Kissinger said that too. I don't know if quote whatever devil said that, but I remember him saying that. He said that back in the day. Yeah. I think that's like the first Bush run. He said that that's what they do. And like we're witnessing that right now through prophecy. And then what's so sad is that we got people, that's supposed to be teaching the Hebrew Israelite and the lost commandments, and they can't get the MOTV right, which is a big. I remember I was using that as a parameter to see who got and who don't. If your MOTV breakdown is wrong, then you ain't got the Lord ain't sent you, because the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. And we knew, I knew before I even came in the truth that the microchip was gonna be something that Esau used to control people. So when I found that it was part of a doctrine, that's how I knew, okay, this the man the Lord sent, because then you can vividly see that that's what Esau gonna do. Like you said there, I got this real quick. This is 1 John 4:1.
Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, wherein they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world. See, you gotta try the spirit. That was like one of my things. I already knew the breakdown of the MOTV. So if I was listening to a camp and I was like, they're like, oh, this is a spiritual mark. I was like, oh, no time to go. Get out of there. And shit, only people who fell in line with that was Great Millstone. And I was like, yeah, this is the truth right here. You gotta try the spirit.
I gotta ask you, that's my favorite precept right there, man. Because that try the spirit is the Greek word dokimazo, which basically means truth time. Okay, see where a thing is genuine. And see that right there, what I just did, he scrutinized the individual that's teaching the word based on the MOTV. And he saw that individual was not sent by Yahweh Yahweh, man.
And you got no leg to stand on, because you see the money going to the chip. It's people with the mark of the beast in their hands paying for things with their hand right now. So you can't say, that ain't it. It's a spiritual mark, or it's an embargo as a white one. You can't say that, because it's already out and it's in your face. If you do say that, that just means you're lying, you just doing that on purpose to lead to block perspective.
That's why I want to add too right there. Because notice, the two prophets, the two men of the Lord, they're gonna always go into the meaning of the word. So I talk about this all the time in the lesson. False prophets, they kind of skip over the meaning of the word. That's one thing that you notice with IUIC. They'll tell you certain meanings. Like one individual, he was saying that devil means liar and Satan means adversary, which is true. But when it comes to the word part, they never go to the meaning of it. They just say it's sin. That's what they talk about. That scripture right there. Any scripture with the word part is sin. It's sin. That's what it is. They don't never go to the meaning of it. Signs of a sellout. Right. They pick and choose, and they ain't trying to give you the 100% and give you the breakdown. Right?
They got snake oil salesman tactics.
Yeah. And that's because their leadership done sold out. When I first seen Nate, I was like, that's a sellout, man. He talk like a weasel. He got that slick talk. You just look at him and he tell you about backstabbing and money. Look, I see how Esau like it. And like I said, you said that. Like you watch me with Buster Hart and them, he had a total different talk and kindness about it. And then you look at him now, it's like almost a different person. And they tell that bag came into play. He got that money and it made him get real pride. He don't talk the same. So I got this right here. Isaiah 8:20. To the laws and testimony, they speak not according to this word,
because there's no light in them. So now we can tell we ain't got no light in them because they're not talking according to this word. Because the revelation, the mark of the beast is about commerce, buying and selling. So you got to give me something about buying and selling. When you come with white Jesus, they ain't got nothing to do with buying or selling. When you telling me sleep with white women, which is real laughable, like I'm really not dealing with you. What the heck?
Hey, I slept with this white woman 2 years ago, man. So let's make this buying and selling process real quick.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. I'm looking like I already saw they even went out there with that doctrine. Like I'm looking like I'm not about to go tell the congregation that. That's stupid. Or embargo. What the hell? Some trade overseas got to do with me buying or selling?
Container
How's that a
overseas.
mark on me? You know? I don't get that. That's like you gotta, like y'all said earlier, you gotta question them other pimps about that scoop now. I do that. Like, hey man, what does overseas trading got to do with me? You know, me showing up at the store buying or selling. Now we know it gotta come in and make the money, but it's a mark within on you. And the Lord said it's a mark in your right hand or in your forehead, on your head.
And notice how it says that no man might buy and sell. So that's the individual.
Exactly.
So how has that got to do with embargo when embargo has something to do with corporations and companies?
Exactly. That stuff coming in, that shipment, right? You know what I'm saying? So what they got to do with me at the market, getting my little tools and fuel. So it came. That's just a ridiculous doctrine. Man, that's a doctrine of man who made that up. You know, that's why at the bottom of it says, "He him have wisdom, let him count the number." You know, Lucifer paraphrase. He said, "Him have wisdom." So now we're starting to see who got wisdom and who don't. Because the ones that ain't got it is making up crazy fables about it. You know? That's what I'm saying. You hearing crazy stuff, man.
I like what you said about that when he says that any man that speaks not according to this word is because there's no light in them. So you notice how when somebody have demons on them, you know that there's something wrong with it. That's like that person have a dark spirit, and that's what it means by there's no light in that individual. That person have a dark spirit on him. You know,
He's compromised. And then you really use scrutinize, you'll see he's compromised. He got that bag of money. So Esau said, you can teach this, you can teach that, but on this, I need you to go off. So that's the major move. Like that's a proud prophecy, you know, Revelation 13:16, that mark of the beast. You know, they'll get a lot of things right, but they'll get it wrong on that. And really, Esau make them get it wrong on that because that's the end game. That's why I need them to stumble at. But
They're not teaching the whole role.
exactly, they ain't the whole road. So, but I want you to be I want you to be able to bleed in though. So I want you to come in the name. I want you to teach this right. But when it comes to my end game move, where I want to get them at, tell them it's something else. Go off on that part. But everything else, do right on. Because you got to be able, what you call that, going undercover? You got to go undercover. So you got to give them some truth. But when it comes to that major move, I want to get your people in, give them a lie. That's where I can get them. You know, I think IFK even told their congregation to go get the micro CHIP. They told their people to go get it. So everybody from IFK, hey, they done.
it makes sense because with IUIC they meant like during that C19 situation, they told them to go ahead and get that. You know that.
Yeah. And then look, if he said that when it comes to MOTB, the micro CHIP, he's gonna tell them to go get that too. Right. He's gonna tell them you gotta feed your family. Lord don't want you to starve. Who said that was Johanna there? Yeah, that was yeah, the Lord don't want you to starve. He don't care if you get a microchip in your body. And I'm like, bro, that like the whole thing about it don't sound right. Lord didn't make you where you put a microchip in your body. That's the thing from Esau Edom. Lord ain't gonna have you put that in your body, and then like it makes so much sense. That's why you know, like I said, the Lord didn't send these men. We seeing it now. These devils, now they telling you, like, yeah, we're gonna make this, you make trans. Like I said, I seen on the thing, it was an Eve family, and the woman used her micro in her body to purchase the food, and then the father don't have the body, and she was like, we're gonna do the children too. Oh, yeah. They started having arguments. Yeah. And I think she what she did the military, they did it to her. Yeah. So yeah, I got that when I was in the military. She bought their food. He was like, wait, when you get that? She's like, you know, we'll the military and we're gonna do the church. She's like, man, no, we not. And they was that division right there. And like I said, it shows she purchased their whole food with her hand. So it's already her. So you can't, I'm looking at them, now you look like an idiot trying to dispute that. Now you like a straight idiot. I'll be looking at, like I said, you that one dude doing that lesson, you tell you wasn't confident in that. Because he know he wrong. Because it's her. We were seeing the people do it. They doing it in Florida. Remember you talking about that? And then it's, they got a chick. She on YouTube. She's famous. They call her Chip Girl. Cause she gets in her apartment with it. She gets in her car with it. She purchases everything with it. She promoted it. Like they whole like what is that? Switzerland or the Netherlands? They whole little area. Everybody got this. Sweden, yeah, Sweden. Yeah. And I remember last thing I did a little while ago was some chick in Australia who actually said that because she actually had she's a part of that little system and she said something against the government and they were able to take off cut off everything that she had. And that's type of power they want. Yeah, that's the type of power they want. He saw where like if you outspoken and you say something against the narrative or what the system say, they'll just cut you out of society. See, right now it's hard to do that. You got cash. You know, okay, you won't fool me, I'll go over here and buy it. I got cash. Right. You know, and then with cash, you can stay off Esau's grid. Say if Esau trying to catch you up, and you got a water cash. So buy a car, hotels, he can't track you. But when you use that credit card and you pop up on the system, you over here in Albuquerque. You know, bought this and bought that. They know the time. It's like a money print when you use your card. Longitude and latitude. Yeah.
And to show that you're telling the truth, that's why little Dirk in jail right now. They tracked everything that he did through his credit card purchase. All his home coins and everything. They took everything off of what he purchased, what he got him, cars, rooms, and all that. They got their whole case built on just his credit card purchase.
That's private jet that he sent them to go shoot thing with. Yeah, he dumb. Now he had used cash. His lawyer probably had something to fight with. He saw couldn't.
Yeah,
they couldn't tell that. But when it, like you said, but everything on your credit card,
he used his own. Well, I don't know if he had credit cards in his name. That was
so he's done.
You see, that's
so basically they got the plea deal. Like how much you gonna snitch for? And we got you. Yeah, but he got you.
That's the Fed's game, though. They ain't gonna bring it to you unless they got you.
They ain't got him, huh? So now they like, how much time you want to do? Give us the names. So all of that's what I'm gonna do. No snitching. Man, nigga, they gonna catch you for snitch. Yeah. So to get back on it, like I said, that's how they gonna track you, man. That's why they want everything digital. So that way they can control. It's a form of control. And then this thing is spiritual because in the Bible, Esau know about it. That's what Revelation 14:9. When you get the MOTB, hey, Yahweh ain't dealing with you no more. So now he ain't gonna worry about you no more. He can put you in the camp, beat you up. You gonna call on Yahweh all you want to. And you got my device in your body, so you're mine. So everything I do to you is in game plan. But see, if you ain't got the device in your body, Esau gonna be apprehensive. Especially if you call on that name. You like, man, he don't know the Lord gonna rise up on your behalf. He's scared. So that's why we gotta hold that line. Don't get the MOTP. Because then you have a chance to be part of the whole elect. Esau wanna make it where he come at you, you real easy target, easy work. He knows if you got that little neural link hanging out your head, I can do whatever I want to do. Ain't no train picking him up. Ain't no spiritual thing happening on his behalf. I got him. You got the chip in your hand. He's all come in, hit you with a little counter probe. You know, he can do all that. You're done at that point. That's Esau want to lock y'all. Let's cut off the connection that we have to Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Esau, they know the Bible. He devil stole the Bible. They pull out that scroll, like, okay, we got to put the device in their body. Once we do that, we cut them off. Because right now, we got the ability, we still connected to Yahweh Bashiach Shah. You know, we still have a way to repent. You know, we still there. Once you put the device in your body, there's no more repentance. You're done. You know, Esau got you. So what he does, he gets these other camps, these false leaders, in order to, you know, mess your mind and think it's not that. So you'll get it. Soften you up is what it is. You want to soften you up. So he gonna get and plus Esau know once you put some money in a Jake pocket, put him on a platform, he's real influential. So you got thousands, you got billions of Israelites. General Hunter got millions of Israelites, man, and they don't know what the MOTP is. They're softened up for it. So once, you know, all hell break loose and that dollar crash, that's going to make everybody panic. Oh, shit, cash no good. Hey, they're not ready to receive it because they done set them up for that. And, my leader said it ain't the mark of the beast. Like, even IUIC said you can pick for getting the MOTP. I remember, I did a lesson. Yeah, so they're already set up to get it. They're going to go get it. I can repent, and they're going to... And then I'm like, how you say that without Revelation 14:9 in your face? It said literally said if you receive like that when you pay attention to the word, if you receive the mark, then this is what's gonna happen. So you cannot receive it and then take it back and say, oh, I'll repent for
you can't cut it out. You can't cut it out.
You can't take it out. None of that. Done. You already received. Right. Bow down. You know, you went to that Babylonian camp, and they burned you up, went in there, and bow down. That's what Babylon did. Who's Nebuchadnezzar? Where they hit something, you had to bow down to like a golden cat. And if you didn't, he'd throw you in there and burn you up. They want you to submit to Esau. And the key way to get you to submit is to get the MOTB in your body. Transhumanism. Basically turn your butt into a cyborg. Esau wants to corrupt. So right now, a lot of their spirit is corrupted, they mind, but they ain't physically did the act yet. Esau wants to physically do the act. That's how we know it's a physical work, because we're dealing with a physical man. So when I heard Nachman, Watchman Israel talking about a spiritual work, I'm like, man, go on with that, man. That's trash talk right there. That's why I knew I had to get up out of it. I had to get away from Watchman Israel. So I'm like, no, this ain't gonna be physical. It's a physical work that Esau gonna use to brand you as you belong to him. And all the 2/3 are gonna do it. They're already there spiritually, mentally. They just need that physical brand. And they're all about money. That's what I say, money's the root of all evil. But they think like you can't do nothing without money. I'm nothing without money. I have to have money. They don't know about going in the bushes and roughing it. Or they don't have no integrity, man. They don't know like y'all child's quickly on the way. So you just gotta hold out. Because it's not gonna be a long period. Once the MOTV come in, y'all child's quickly on the way. Really kind of already here now. It's all the trade activity. That's why Esau trying to put out UFOs. He trying to get in front of it. Y'all child about to be coming here soon. So all you gotta do is hold out, man, when it comes. And have the wisdom and understanding what it is, helps you hold out. Because when Esau make it mandatory, you like, man, go slap them strings out his hand. Like, I ain't getting that. I know what that is. That's what the scripture said. Be not ignorant of anything small or great. This is one prophecy you can't be ignorant of. And the ignorance means to not know. And if you do not know what the MOTV is, you fuck. Because like that's the end of it right there. There's no coming back from that. I go ahead and read that for you too. Like that's that Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 15. That be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. And the MOTV is a great matter, man. That's like that's one of the major prophecies, man. It's going to determine whether you get salvation or not. Whether you of the Lord, how or whether you're of Esau. So if you have someone telling you the MOTV is not a physical word, it's something spiritual to where if you think about it and you act it out, then that's the fucking mark of the beast. So that's why you need someone that's not with the bag. Who you can tell who got a bag, man. They got a fucking speaker and a karaoke speaker with a fucking bullhorn and you know that's not the people because the Lord's people gonna come bumbling. They always getting ragged on for being bums and poor and stuff like that. And they coming with the straight words of the scripture and breaking down every word. And I got this. This is 2 Peter 1 and 19. It says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy. Hey, some people out here with 100% truth. We got the sure word of prophecy out here. It said, we have a sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that you take heed as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star appears in your hearts. And like that's the thing, man. We gotta take this word and keep it, man. Because if you try to toss this away and you go to one of these other camps, you're gonna be lost, man. You're gonna be in the darkness with no fucking candle. And shit, this true word of prophecy is the light, man. It's gonna save you. Like how you did that breakdown. That was IOC did that breakdown. They try to say like if you think Jesus in your head and then you act out sin, then that's the mark of the beast. I'm like, man, that's a dumbass breakdown. I find a lot of other people use that too. They're like, so if you think about like is the mark of the beast is what you think and then what you're willing to act out, and then that's the mark of the beast. That's what in your head and in your hand mean. And that's not it, man. That's that too deep spirit, man. I think HOI came out with that too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I got with HOI. I'm like, that's a bad breakdown, man. That's not a mark on you. You notice how every last one of them, because that's how you know that they really don't trust in your how about to be outside too. Because when you read Proverbs 3 and 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not on thy own understanding. Whenever they do their breakdown, that's what they're doing. They're leaning on their own understanding. Okay? And that's what, and then what, and so when you go into that precept, when it's in very next verse, it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct our path. So when you acknowledge Yahweh as the true Savior,
then he's going to direct your path. So acknowledging him meaning that you're going to apply the scripture, okay? Apply the scripture to your learning, apply the scripture to your study. Which going back to what I just said, notice that they never go into the meaning of their word. And so they're going to always lean on their own understanding. There's no other way.
And if you of the spirit, it's simple. That's why I like that precept where it says, "Plain unto the holy, and the stumbling block unto the wicked." Because the Lord is a spiritual, is spiritual. That's why His mark is spiritual. That's the why. Like Esau mark be a carnal individual. His mark is going to be a carnal, physical mark. You just got to apply those two things in the scripture. But a lot of people haven't read that or read the scriptures themselves. They just go off of what their leaders teach them. And their leaders got a bag. They evenly, what's it say, rabbits and wolves or something? Yeah. Rabbits and wolves.
I got quick precept going on today with leaders too. I was gonna bring one out to go to where I wrote out. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Let's say you get advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices." And one of them devices is the MOTB. And it said, let's say you get advantage of us, but we are not ignorant. And see, say Esau get advantage of you based on your leaders, like I'm saying, these false leaders. They allow Esau to get advantage of you by teaching you false doctrine. Once they put that false, that's basically like closing your eyes. They put a cover over your head. They put a bag over your head. Once they put that bag over your head, here comes Esau. Hey, you easy work for him. You ain't even aware. You ain't. It's almost like they putting a bottle of liquor to you. You ain't sober no more. You drunk. So then Esau come. Hey, come this way. Walk your butt to the woods and straight off, man. You ain't in your right faculties because your leader set you up.
I like how it said, "Be not ignorant of Satan's device." Be not ignorant. That goes back to the same precept that the brother Bayan just read. It means to not know. You gotta know this thing. You gotta know Esau's the damn devil. So why do you take anything from him?
Right. Yeah, real quick, and this is another thing. They're going back over Dr. Fred too. Be not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, because we know right here in John chapter 10 and 10, it said, "The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy." Okay, so if you don't have that knowledge, if you're ignorant of the fact that Esau Edom, that's his motto, that's all he do, he steal, kill, and destroy, then you're going to fall by those devices that the Dr. Fred read right there. And it says, "And I come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundant." All right, and so that's different. So if you following Yahweh Shai, he's going to give you life. You're going to hold on fast to the knowledge that he teaches through the scriptures. Okay, in verse 11, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep." Okay, and so the good shepherd was going to follow in after Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, how he gave his life for us for the atonement for our sins. The same prophet who's going to give that life, they're going to make their body a living sacrifice. They're going to try to go basically follow to a path that's somewhat similar to what Yahweh Shai did. Okay, those are the good shepherds. All right,
the scripture did say, "Doing this to get the blood off our hands." Man.
Well, your life, you got to be ready to lay your life down for the truth. If you ain't at that point, then I'll look at the rich not in the truth. Full stop. You ain't ready to go that far with it. Prophets took it that far. Yahweh Shai took it that far. You got to really take it to that level. In verse 12, and he said, "But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, who own the sheep or not, seeth the wolf." Okay, who is the wolf in this case? It's Esau Edom, who's setting up the 501c3. Okay, and it said, "And seeth the wolf cometh and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, the wolf catches them." All right, when you get caught up in Esau Edom's devices, you got caught up in Esau Edom's diabolical plans, you fell for it. All right, and it says, "And scatter the sheep. The hireling fleeth." And he says, "Because he is a hireling, he cares not for the sheep." So meaning these false prophets is not going to care about your salvation. They only care about one thing and one thing only: money, mammon. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's what it all boils down to.
I got one to back up. Plus, this is the one I just quoted earlier. This is Matthew 7 and 15. "Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves."
Hey, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. And see, that's that. Because a wolf, like if you ever pay attention to the picture of a wolf, you'll see like a white wolf, and then blending in with the sheep. That's basically what it boiled down to. So you got Esau Edom is setting up the false prophet, okay, by way of 501c3, and then they coming in trying to teach somewhat of the same doctrine. Okay, but some of the stuff they tell the truth, but some of the stuff that they lie. Those are your ravening wolves. Okay, and just like what the Oxford is saying, and they got to come with 100% truth, no leavening in your doctrine. All right, everything got to be 100 strictly towards the scripture. So your doctrine has to be lined up perfectly. Everything that you're saying, they have to line up perfectly with the scripture.
They remind me of that old school story. It was a Little Red Riding Hood.
Yep.
Dressed up like grandma, but it's a wolf ready to eat you. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And see that, and that's the spirit right there, because Yahweh Shai has so many ways on how he's exposed and all that false prophets. All you gotta do is pay attention.
They MOTV breakdowns is the big, parameter let you know that they ain't coming with the truth. It's all messed up. They like to make it even worse into the insult. You got some campuses changing it up. Like they got like 5 or 6 different breakdowns in MOTV. To let you know that the Lord ain't sent them, man. They got their bag and they're there to just give you confusion. They break down changes with the season. Yeah, exactly. Got this breakdown every year. Like, come on, man. They ain't got it at that point. The fall breakdown is this, man. The winter breakdown is that. And I think scripture say like avoid things that's subject to change. And that's why I said nobody following how you see. Go ahead.
And this is 2 Timothy 4:3-4. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables. And basically, the reason why they don't want to accept the truth is they too busy looking at IUIC, all of the materialistic things that they have. That's why they constantly showing, them things like they'll show on their Passover. They're having immaculate Passover where, people be like, want to be part of that because they think, oh, look, they doing it big over there. But when you look at GMS, they do their Passover. They'll just be in the back room somewhere, basically staying holy and separate and doing the ritual the right way. They ain't, flossing in any kind of way. They just putting the word out. That's what people they don't see no excitement in that. Like they saying, some people say the truth is boring, but it's only boring to the simple because they ain't putting no whole heart into it.
Yeah, they don't with all that flexing, all that money. They like to flex a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're bragging about it, something out there. It's like me, I passed some like a magic thing. I know that they said it's like a pride when they said that. That's what it looked like, oh, y'all some bum camp. Y'all ain't got no money. And that's really get all the carnal thing.
He exposed himself right there, because what Yahweh said, the Lord Yahweh said he resisted the proud and he giveth favors unto the great, the Luke paraphrase. And so that right there, the fact that he had pride, Yahweh hates pride. So why do you think that the Lord is dealing with these false camps, man? They got pride on them. The Lord is not dealing with them.
I got the precept before me. With those who the precept, my life is red. This is Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. Said, meddle not with them that are given to change. IUIC has been culprit of that. All the others are false camps. Especially IUIC, because I look up, they break down changes like every year. I done heard like 5 breakdowns from them. I'm like, at that point, so that shows his leaders. I wouldn't say his leaders. His congregation is blind. He got a bunch of darkness people following him. They not even discounting what he said. They ain't, like you said earlier. They're not trying to spirit. They're not scrutinizing him. They're just okay. He said that. Okay, we over here. Okay, he changed that. We over here.
Okay, he changed that. We over here. I like at the man. I done got frustrated a minute. Like you can't keep changing stuff. We got to be on one accord. It's got to be this. And when you look at like, cause I've been at Great Millstones, I know them. They ain't changed nothing. They been coming with the same thing that they been going. You know, the Apostle to our leadership. You know, it's been going like that. Nothing changed, and everything is coming to pass. You can see they really got prophecy. They really sent by the Lord. You look at Nate, and he's trying to figure out a way to. Now he got to come up and teach the MOT because it's here now. At one point he was saying it's Joe. Ain't no microchips. Now he can't. Now he looking fool saying that. Because now you know he's been past June. I'm not the lesson on that. I'm like it's June, and I show they dog. He's on the microchips. We got microchips. He get mocked and made memes for his words. So shows you that he's not a true man of the word of the Lord. Because a man of the Lord's prophecies, if you say something like a prophecy of the Lord, it's gonna come true. If you don't, the Lord is gonna expose you. Because the Lord is exposing Nate. Now you just catch Nate on YouTube with a beat up under his. Ain't no microchips with a beat going. Yeah, they made a whole remix of it. They put a beat on there. You know, mix. That's Joe. Ain't no microchips. It's Joe. Now you bring it up on you because false teacher proves he a false prophet. And then you look up, he still got a thriving congregation. You know, so it shows that all the people, man, they ain't got it. So what I see it do, like when I was walking in my daily life, I was going to take my children to go skating or something. And I see a big group of Hebrew Israelites, and they got the purple. I'm like, what camp y'all with? I go, I see them, like, oh, yeah, y'all done. You know, y'all all finished over there. I ain't no need to. If you'll see them every now and then, they got the little friends. I'm like, what are y'all? Sons of Jacob. Okay, y'all done over there. Unless Nate repent, he's going to have a lot of judgment on his hands. Man, a lot of blood. And if he repent this time, I believe that one thing that Akim had. If he repents now, I see his congregation beating him up. They're gonna be mad. Like you know, led us this whole time, all these years, saying it wasn't this, and now they're here it's about to be that. Because they ain't built up to accept that. He ain't teaching that. So now it become what I said. Like we do it this, I see his congregation attacking him. Like, hey man, we don't roll with you this long. We done lied. And like you said, he got a lot of people. There's gonna be a lot of Jays get mad, man. They gonna come with that church. They gonna fold up church. Hey, do him like WWE. Hey, hold him up like a what's that little dead fly? They gonna hold him up.
And this is Colossians 3:22 and 23. Servants, obey in all things your master according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing God. And whoever you do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men. And that's what they getting themselves caught up. You know, they listening to that false doctrine, but they really ain't looking to serve Yahweh. They looking to serve Nate, you know, hoping that one day they'll get on his level, you know, in the things that he has. That's his draw to his congregation.
Yeah. He be in that temple, he got that little table on the side. I think he like the other side. Like the last supper, they want to get that table. That's a table with wicked man. You don't see the devil that you get. You know, we're talking about that. We're low. They say, man, you go wrong. You go wrong. And yeah, that's what they gonna say. If they got money in that person, you automatically gonna hate it.
Hey, Nate, Israelite, man, I'm shit with play. He an Israelite prosperity teacher. You know, he's basically showing his prosperity, and that's the goal of his congregation. It's his prosperity instead of seeking his truth so they'll receive salvation.
He sells prosperity.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Joe Holstein, the T.D. Jakes, Hebrew Israelite. I'm about to go get that Titus. Because he's other circumspect, he'll teach you Hebrew Israelite, but you know, he gives you a lot of false doctrine. This is Ephesians chapter 4, and I'm going to read verse 12. It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of the anointing. All right, when you go into the word edifying, it means to build up, right? And so what Nate is doing, he's not building up the congregation. It's like I mentioned earlier, they're not preparing them for the time to come. So they're not going to be built up. Meaning they're going to be weak and they're in Jacob's trouble, right? in the verse 13, and it says, till we all come in the unity of the faith. And that's another thing about that group. They don't have unity. All right. One particular within IUIC alone, one guy said that you can receive the mark of the beast and repent from it. And you had another guy over here that's saying something else. So it's saying something else. So there's no unity within that group. But GMS, there's unity. Every time you come over with a GMS video, they always speaking the same thing, different style, but it's the same message. Okay, that's how you know there's unity in the faith. Okay, and then it says, and it says, in of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh. All right, they don't even let you know what Yahweh Shah's son is. Right? Yahweh's son. They don't tell you that the Savior, his name is Yahweh Shah. They still call it on Christ. They still call it on Jesus. Okay, so they don't have the true knowledge of the Son. All right, and it said unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of the anointed. In verse 14 would be pretty much the point. He said that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, carry about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of man and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive.
Oh, that fit they perfect. He changed his doctrine up. So one minute they like, okay, Jesus. Okay, next minute it's working and they're doing the acts of sin. Then the next minute, it's something different. I done heard so many different doctrines for them, man. Embargo, white women, it always changes, man. This getting blown back and forth. Then one minute there's no Jacob's trouble, then it is Jacob's trouble. That's like, and I wouldn't like that either if I was in the congregation. Like, man, you can't switch it up like that. I need to go to somebody else, man. Who you learn from? Let me see what they saying. Your stuff changed too much. And I'll be looking to his finance, like, hey, man, how you work over $150 million? And you supposed to be so much against Esau. Esau don't have that type of money that's against him. 501c3, ain't that a covenant with the government? And he'll try to spend it. Well, we got to do paperwork. Everything we do, you got to be written down. I heard all these little slick talking like, nah, man. You ain't got it. You ain't it. I'm out of here.
And when you say you got to do paperwork, that's how you know he works for the police or something. Because, like, that's some police shit right there. Yeah. Paperwork.
And they be a police officer. That's what a lot of people bring out right there.
Man.
I'm gonna finish these next two precepts real quick, and it says, in this very next verse is why we give double honor to the apostle and elder of Great Millstone, verse Ephesians 4:15. And it says, but speaking the truth and love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even of Mashiach, from whom the whole body fits joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplies according to effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edifying of himself in love. Right? And so that makes you going into all of the CMS videos, you notice that every time they bring a lesson, it goes in with this lesson, like Elder Malachi do a lesson over here, and then you see Elder Yasamama, he'll do another lesson. You're like, oh, they speak the same message. It's a joint in, it fits joint in together. But when you look at what IUIC, when they do a lesson, it's confused. Like, okay, okay, you said something different, even though y'all the same group. You said something different compared to this guy, and that's different. You got it, huh?
They don't have a sure word of prophecy. They don't have a sound doctrine, and that's that money that they got involved. They made a covenant with Esau, Edom, and they made a covenant with this world by taking that 501c3 non-tax charge, and that's like a death warrant for your camp. There's some muscles. Can't teach the truth. And his job now is like he's they call it a Judas goat. I love how I think Apostle Bar called Nate that, and it fit perfectly. He looked like a goat too. It's like a Judas goat. A Judas goat is the goat that they use to lead the other goats to the slaughter. The surprise goat. And that's the same thing. That's what Nate is doing, man. They pay him to lead Jake into the way of destruction, to set it up so they can get messed up. He's probably part of the clergy response team. They probably shovel vans, and they'll lead them. Late might tell them we got to go over here to get salvation. And then Esau had the Humvees, and all y'all get packed up. Thank you. And they'll go shake Nate's hand like, good job.
You're coming too.
Yeah, good job. And off him, they probably off him right there, like, good job, man. Hey, close all contracts. When Esau said close all contracts, that's that, wow, you got to make sure ain't no leaks. And he's the Judas goat, man. And I got one to fit them because I use this passport chop all the time, and it's tightest 1 in 10. It really fit Nate and all the false people. It's like him to the teeth. It says, "But there are many unruly and vain talkers in the people, especially they of the circumcision," in the Hebrew Israelite camp. And it says 11, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they are not, for filthy lucre's sake." Money. They all do it for money. Nate teaches a bunch of false doctrine for money. Junior Honda teaches false doctrine for money. HOI, what's his name? Zabak, he teaches false doctrine for money. You know, Sakari's leader, Alazar, Gorilla Hebrew, he teaches, you know, doctrine for money. You got to pay for their breakdowns. I mean, they doing it like it's like $3.99 for the law breakdown and all of that. They like charging on the YouTube. I'm like, how can you be a part of that? They straight charging.
Car from GOCC. If you look at his videos, he's super. He advertised like the Super Bowl on here. That's all that it is. It's just he got the little banner at the bottom and pop ups and everything.
The weather.
Yeah, he got the little banner going at the bottom.
MOT breakdown $9.99.
I had to tell my homeboy stop sending that shit, but he's sending demons through the fucking phone. Telling me to pop on that shit. That shit look like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this car, you gotta pay for it. This car, like, it got so bad, they done broke off. Deacon done broke off a side, like they fracturing.
Oh, they didn't split up?
Yeah, because of the mother Deacon doing his own thing. They call themselves Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
Yeah, so Alazar, he having a hard time because his camp done split her. He done lost a lot of his little leaders. It's all about money.
That's what vocab camp did. Yeah, the little cruise shit. They all cussing his ass off.
Yeah, so now it was all about money, man. And Alazar, like, I got kicked out of DFS with Deacon because he went off, but now they all going back at each other, and it was all about money, man. Deacon like, I want to make more money. I'm like, man, that right there. And he's selling everything. He got his stuff broke down in price. He got like, man, you get this package for this. You do this, man. They got a whole school.
He has packages.
Yeah, he got packages. You know, $19.99 for this. And then they got what they call Scar got the Hebrew Israelite University. Pay some money, and they'll give you the breakdown. So they got the Patreon for extra $100. It's a cool exclusive.
I want to go back to what Bayan was saying about how people in the same group got two different messages. And all the way up to what we talk about now, that's just basically show you that none of them is really in the spirit. Because in the spirit will bring you together instead of having you split up like that.
It's that bag, man, that bag of money. Esau come in, blank check, got a bag of money. As I said, that's making a covenant with Esau. That's like Israelites should look at that. Like if you got a 501c3, they should be an automatic no-go. Off top. You can't give me the truth, man. You already Muslim, man. That's why, hey, passport child, that's why they having a hard time, man. Everybody dealing with y'all prosperity, gospel no more. So now it's all about the Hebrew Israelite. So people think they done made it. And then they come to IUIC. Oh, I know I am not made it. They don't know it's even division among the Hebrew Israelite camps. You know, you got a lot of camps.
They go back to be not ignorant of anything great, matter, or small. That's another thing. If you don't know about the 501c2 tax bracket, then you're going to fall for the next step, which is what IUIC. You know, you don't fall for that.
Then remember, he's teaching us the Shabbat is on Saturday. Yep. And he done told me to change it up. Now it's the full moon. It's the new moon, but he say full moon, he can stand out. Right. And that's the show he just changing. He's getting out lives. Like that right there should hit people like, how the hell the day the worship gonna be Saturday? That's the Gregorian calendar. That's Esau. He wasn't going out for about to go there on Saturday. Time to do the Shabbat. No, man, we off the moon.
That makes so much sense. Because all of these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it wasn't in the time. They weren't using days of the week. It was always the first day, the second day. And that's how it was.
And it's off the moon cycle. Right. The Lord, that's how we knew we were dealing with a higher intelligence. The Lord knew that Esau would have his captivity. He knew he would manipulate the days. But always get back on track because Esau can't manipulate the moon cycle. There's nothing you can do about that. It's way out of his reach. That's why the devil conspires about blowing up the moon. Because he hates that. Like, goddamn.
I saw in Simpsons that there was like an evil character and he was trying to block the sun. Because they gave free energy or something.
Yeah. Show you how much of a devil he really is. Goddamn devil.
Yeah, he wanted to block the moon. That's saying, when I heard that, like, that makes sense right there. You know, that should be, you got to look into that, man. And like now, it's hitting so hard Now Nate got to switch it up, and then he ain't gonna come under, the Apostle Elder. He's gonna say, "Oh, it's the full moon. It is the moon cycle." But hold up, dude, I got you on record saying it was on Saturday. You said that for years. I tested it, told you Saturday. Now they switching it up because we get to the point where prophecy is starting to be it's visible. The vision is for a point in time. It should be made clear. So now they got to go back. Oh man, change this, change that, and like the scripture said, better with them, something to change. Better not with them.
And then that reminded me of a conversation we had about a couple of camps ago. After camp, we were talking about the calendar and how October, even though they said October is the 10th month, it's really the 8th month. And so then September will be the 9th, and then November really the 10th month. And hold on,
December going to 10. That's December going to 10.
Yeah, yep, God, yep. December going 10, February. And then January the 11th and February the 12th month, which is going to the Passover in March. All right, so that's another thing what we're talking about. And man, so everything Esau Edom is being exposed. He's been exposed to his own work by his calendar as well too. That's showing him that he's trying to change up for Yahweh has created.
You got a lot of camps that don't teach that. Yeah, they say follow the calendar. It's Shabbat, the Sabbath is Saturday, right? And that's how we're gonna do it. Now we get to the point after they watch the video of Break Millstone, got the real breakdown, and they gonna come back and try to correct the breakdown and mess that up. I know they try to do it different. They don't want to do it the exact same way. That'll prove that Great Millstone got the 100% truth. So they'll muddy it up and put their spin on it. Like Pastor Ramla called Nate the spin doctor. He always spin doctor. He always put his little spin on it. Like they should show them, like they show they congregation got no eyes on, no eyes out. They see that like, man, hold up, man. Wait a minute. I gotta get answers. Because I'm giving you money, you ain't giving me the truth. And this devil, like you can see he's about to roll down with great wrath, like about to do it in right now. And they ain't got the whole armor on. They ain't got the full truth. So they're not going to be withstand, man. So now they got a bunch of doubt. And all you need is one little seed of doubt to turn into a whole bunch. That's a hole in your armor. That's why you got to arm up the 100% truth. And the Apostle Elders, they come with that. And we come with the same thing to try to, lace you up and build you up. So that way you can, you tell Esau, honor, I ain't taking him folks to be slapping down. Y'all shot coming, I know that. I see you coming, Esau. We was waiting on you to do this. First, you got IUIC, man. They're going to be scared. Those men that congregation will be scared. Because they're going to have some doubt in their mind. Well, if this is wrong, what else is wrong? What else is wrong? So your faith ain't going to be sufficient. Your faith going to fail you. They're going to faith at that time. Like, man, let me here, man. Let me get it. In the ancient days, like in the scriptures, like if there was going to war and there's a soldier who was scared, they'd kick his ass out because they're scared to fuck up the whole goddamn thing. That's like great that reminds me of that old school movie, Saving Private Ryan.
That's a good movie.
That right there, he was a goddamn boy. He was watching his fellow servant get one of them get killed. He stood there and get balled up. He didn't even help. He didn't help his fellow servant get crying and shit. Like, man. So if you got that doubt, hey, that's gonna trickle down to the next person and the next person and the next. I know y'all all soft and scared over here. Y'all gonna get right in on.
I got a scripture. His first, I like how earlier the money was kind of compared to wine. How you put a bag of money on Jake's head and then he goes blind and he forgets what he's talking about and he starts working for Esau, basically. But this is first Esdras chapter 4, verse 37. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. All there is no truth in them, and their unrighteousness also they shall perish. Verse 38. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forever. So
like all that is wicked, man. Everything Esau do is wicked, man. He got wicked Israelites that come out and preach a false gospel in order to make the people, more susceptible to be wicked too.
He puts that wine.
Yeah, give them that wine, man. Get them drunk. The Lord said, "Be sober, don't be drunk." When Esau come in that great sword, man, nobody's drunk. You drunk, you can't like stumbling, man. It's easy work.
That favorite precept right there, 1 Peter 5 and 8, because it says, "Be sober, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. That word sober, they give you drunk on that Babylon juice they sell it. Straight Babylon juice. Get you drunk to help their buddy out with Esau Edom, man. You done made a deal with them, man. You done shook the hand, took the bag of money, and his job is to basically make you be destroyed. Cut off your salvation. I got one. This is Second Peter 2:1. It says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bringing unto themselves swift destruction. That goes into Nate pretty much. He's bringing it to himself swift destruction, man. Just by all the false teaching, man. It says, false teachers among you who probably shall bring in damnable heresies, man, who's speaking all these lies and falseness, man. That goes right into that. And at least they repent. They're going to get that destruction, that swift destruction that the scripture speaks of. And it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the ways of truth shall be evil spoken of. There's a lot of people following them who's going to get the same destruction because they believe in this man and man worshiping instead of trusting in the Lord Yahweh or going over to someone that they know has the sure word of prophecy because they just like the way these two teach or what he's saying. I got one to do. I'm back you up, man. Because this is bread letter. This is Yahweh Shah, man. Going right back into it. It's Matthew chapter 15 and verse 14. All right, and it says, let them alone. If the blind leads up the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And that goes back into what I actually broke down right there, man, because you thought they already have a destruction. Yahweh Shah have something going for them, man. Yahweh Shah got a destruction that's gonna be waiting for them. And so you as a congregation, if you're following this false prophet, then you're gonna fall right along with that destruction Yahweh already had set up for that false prophet. That's why it says let them alone, if the blind lead the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into this. Okay? That's what that false prophet gonna lead you to. He's gonna lead you to that destruction that Yahweh have set up.
I was just saying that if you're not in this congregation of GMS, you're the blind. So anyone else that's not following GMS's song is part of the blind, and they're gonna fall into a ditch.
Yep. Hey, like some of the false leaders we always had them, even in the ancient days. Remember the precepts out. This first Maccabees 1:11. In those days, there went out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen." 5:1-3. They're around about us, but since it's worse with them, we have had much sorrow. And that's like that with them. We have much sorrow. That means that they stopped fearing Yahweh. They decided to fear man. And that was a precept that goes into that. Such as Luke paraphrase, it says, such as the man that fears the eyes of men, but knows not the eyes of Yahweh outside. It's 10 times more brighter than the sun. Okay, that's what that precept's going into. Because they said, since we departed from the heathen, they gave us more sorrow. So they fear the heathen more than they fear Yahweh. Plus, they have the money and the luxury they had. That goes into our forefathers. I want to go back to Egypt. It was better in Egypt than it is now. I'm up here walking around, my feet hurt. You know, people don't want to suffer. People don't want to go through no hardship. So they really just forgot that Yahweh gonna take care of me. All right, they forgot about the generation of old. When Yahweh made them suffer, and then in the end, when he gave them their blessing, he gave them more than what they can have. Got to break the bill. Right. You know, Yahweh suffered. So why you think you're not gonna suffer, man? You know, you got to be able to go through hardship. That's gonna be real hard for the women of our nation to go through. They're all about luxury. You know, and they're like these feminine men, you know, these little hoe niggas, what I call them, they're just like the women. They need luxury. So who got the luxury? Who's in power? Esau Edom. So they like, man, I gotta stay with Esau Edom because he's gonna give me, you know, the bag of money to get the best hotels, the best cars, the best life. You know, I don't want to suffer. They don't want to be like us and get it, what you say, get it out the mud.
You know, they call us bum camps. We struggle. You know, they don't want to struggle. That's what the preacher said. Just be left, we had much sorrow. Jake look at the struggle, that's sorrow. Like, I don't want to struggle, I want to ball out. And that's like the culture. But for niggas, you know, in Babylon the Great, I gotta have abundance. And they don't want to get it through the Lord, they gotta get it through whoever gonna give it to them. Who got it right now is Esau Edom. You know?
And that's why I say, remember Lot's wife. You know, she couldn't take her eye off all of the carnal things she was leaving. She wasn't looking forward to the things that was promised.
God, because she went from living in a nice house to go live in a cave. She didn't want to do that. So she looked back like, I ain't about to get my house up.
That's what
Because today, Lot was in a cave with his daughter. If she was in there, she'd have been complaining like it wasn't no thing. Like, this old nasty cave with bugs in there.
She wasn't good for it, though. Yeah. So she went where she had her treasure. So that's why she's still standing there today. That's a pillar of salt.
That's why after all these little carnal Jakes, man. And then you got all these wicked men that persuade Jake, like, man, come to IUIC where the bag is at, man. We got this. Hey, our feast days are extravagant. You know, don't be with the little bum camps where they little bum stuff. You know, but that's where the truth is at. And see, that shows they're not spiritual. Because Yahusha came lowly, man. He rode on the donkey. You know, that's why a lot of Israel rejected when he first came back. Like, that is not the king of Israel. Man, Hedges, nah, man. My dudes folks, they want him to come like King Solomon. You know, with all the gold, the jewelry, they want him to ball out. You know? And that's why the Lord, he does that to see who's really about it. You know, the Lord wants to see who's really loyal to him. Like, it's easy to be loyal to somebody when they got all the bells and whistles, the riches. You know, it's easy. But to be loyal to me, you're going to deal with hardships and you really get by, you only got the daily bread. The Lord, like, okay, that's my loyal servants right there, man. They here because they really believe and trust in me. Not because of, you know, all the riches I gave them. You know, and the Lord does that, tests you by temptation by using Esau Edom. Because he gave Esau Edom all the riches right now. So Esau, just like they did, I think they did y'all try like that. Satan led him up there like, I'll give you all of this. Bow down and worship me. It's the same thing, man. Except now some little white dude with his top all out. He got her on the side. He got a suit on. He like signed this contract, man. Hey, you have all the top hotels, houses, the women, the cars, the sun on this dotted line. When you do that, you're done.
They don't tell you they own you after that.
Yeah, exactly. You say you do that, you're done. He like, yo, got him. You know what I'm saying? They take that baby oil and grease up. Yeah. You know?
Shit.
You got some thing, hey, you signed up for this, homie. You didn't know? Like, I didn't tell you about that, huh? Yeah. I gotta do this too. Yeah, and all of us, you know, all my homies. We all need that done. Rich, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? Taking that Bugatti, his butt hurt. You know? And it's gonna be the same thing when they follow Nate. I said, hey, man, somebody, it was one of the brothers of the truth said they seen Nate get beat up on his congregation. I could give it to see that. It's gonna hit them like Nate done set them up.
That would go viral, man.
Not just Nate, but the other heads of them captains and them hey, I can see them, man, unalive.
Like,
real.
Like, there's a leader of the camp that's be going on the podcast. Some podcaster guy. He's a red man, right? I'm just gonna say that. And a lot of the people, there's a bunch of hood jakes or whatever that be going on this podcast, and they could be getting on the live. They be going to jail right afterwards. And he was on that podcast. So I mean, like, anything could happen to him at this point. Like, DJ Vlad, Adam 22. A lot of the people that go there end up dead or in jail.
And you probably talking about the Zarya.
Yeah.
He always going to big podcast. He love to do this all about money, and let's say some show with them, man. Let's show they're not really the real men. Now I'm looking at ISK like, y'all let the devil come in and make a documentary on the inner workings of your congregation. How dumb was that? But he came with that bag of money. That's how they
gave the blueprint on how y'all operate. So now they gonna make the check move. Yep. They gonna set you up right there.
That was dumb, man. And our apostle elders don't get down like this. Where worked up honors, like they gotta watch videos and wonder how we get down. Like they don't get to inner workings and come inside. And it's where I'm at. I gotta go and push ups. Like we're not doing that. That's all gotta. That's why he on the outside looking in. Right? You can't let the devil in. And through the spirit, I believe like IUIC, all them they're gonna go down first. So they're in the database. Like you gotta sign up to join IUIC. So The police database, your application's already there. You know where you live at. So when they get ready to come down on the Hebrew Israelites, they're gonna get IURC first. When first county kicking dope down. You know, they done gave us your information. And they're gonna snatch them up, paddy wag. That's why you go. That's why the opportunity to go get them on TV or not. That's why it's so important to follow DMS again. Because what do you think? If you wild at the surface and hard to touch the dove, right? So that's why it's so hard for Esau either to be able to trap up to being a get great millstone. Because they're not gonna be able to catch that. The only way they're gonna be able to do anything is when they make you come down with that great rap, man. All hell no, bro. Yeah, they got to bring all the chaos. Yeah. They can't get GMS or the true men of the Lord. They can't catch them through the trap because we know what the devil do. We know that Esau is the cunning hunter, man. We know about all of that. Got wisdom. Wisdom now to understand it. It reigns in the apostle elders of great millstone. Now with these other camps. I watch the moves they make like we kind of do brothers in the truth. I'm like, I wouldn't have made that move. That was retarded. And I'm like, what made him do that? Oh, the bag of money. The devil's got millions of dollars. So when you're, guided by money, which is your lust, you get the bag of money, you can feel all the lust you want to. Babylon the Great, you got money. You buy hoes, you buy all the best of the best food, the best house, best cars, you got money. So really, dumbing it down, they just chasing their lust. And because of their lust, they'll give up, they get rid of all their integrity. They don't care about, holding the standard for your how about your shop. It's holding now, I want to feed my belly, man. So now I'm trying to find a way to, buddy up the doctrine to get them to accept it so I can do this. And then I'll make everybody else, it just poison the whole congregation.
Muddying up the doctrine, that's like the classic Esau move.
What else? Back 111. Verse 12. Yeah, I thought you were finished. I'm finished. I just got 12. No, but I finished verse 12. Yeah, but I did verse 11. I finished all of it. Okay. All of it. Then we had much sorrow. I just going like doing bad since I left Esau. Esau got all the riches, and he has dominion over the earth right now. So I had my grandpa, my family told me that. I had to tell me, family want to do good about the great. Bow down to the so-called white man. That's just not in my spirit. When I look at it, he does great. They all doing great. And that's part of the thing. That's what I said. We departed from them, we had much sorrow. So they didn't want to depart from Esau. He's a part of Esau, he's in that police force. So when he tried to come into the party, he probably did a little bad, probably struggled. He don't want to struggle. So then you got to come back, get that contract. And then they like, shit, you do this and do this, we'll give you more, we'll give you bonuses. And that preacher was talking about Esau gave him license. Ain't that in verse 12? 13. 13, okay. Yeah, I'm just reading it since you say that. First Maccabees 1 and 12. It says, so this device pleased them well. They met it. In verse 13, the certain other people were so poor herein that they went to the king who gave them license to do out the orders of the heathen. So that's their contract. That's their 501c3 non-tax charter. Get the license. To teach live. That's why they can go certain places that we can't go. He get police escorts to their little marches. Like, Esau ain't gonna give us that because we don't have a license. They has a license to go and do certain things. I see the other camps that got there. The police be right there when they doing their highway head because they got a license. We don't have that. We all about by the Lord, man. But hey, the Lord should protect anything organic. If we got permission, we can get a license, but we got permission to be out here and teach the word. And that's because the Eve called the police on us, trying to stop the truth. And like the Lord said, you can't stop the truth, but only for the truth. So really, you don't need all that, man. The Lord will make it to where you can do all of that. You got to believe, have faith, and let the Lord work. But you need to tell you to do that. But Jake ain't got that. Jake think he need paperwork, license. He thinks like for instance, Nate, you got to go get paperwork to be in their camp. You think you need, like your friends, they think you got to go with that Thessalonian school, Thessalonian. I gotta check. You gotta go to Thessalonian school with the vocab Malone say that before you get made official. You need that certificate, which is a license. Niggas Thessalonians, niggas how they call it something like Theo something. Theologian. Yeah. They preach the Bible. Yeah. A lot of Jakes won't take you seriously unless go to that school, got this. They say you're not an authorized pastor.
Right.
You know, when you go to that school, Esau doesn't teach you his doctrine. You don't need that because that's a license from the heathen.
It shall come to pass that in all the lands that the Lord, Yahweh Shah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Okay, the 2 parts they're gonna be cut off and die. It's gonna be the same, those same people that went and got a license according to Esau Edom's system. Okay, they basically basically made Esau the white man their God. All right, that's basically what Bishop Nathan doing. Okay, they basically made Esau Edom their God. Okay, so they're going to be cut off and die. All right, in verse 9, okay, going into what the Oxy said, they're with Bishop Nate, you know, they're afraid of the struggle. Okay, and this is verse 9 for the people that are basically going to it for Yahweh Yahweh. They're not afraid of the struggle. Right? And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire. That fire is talking about the adversity. Okay, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, the Yahweh is my power. Okay, and those are the ones that are going to go through that struggle, man. Okay, they're not going to chase after the luxury. Okay, but we know on the outside of it, when we go through the Jacob trouble, Yahweh Shah is gonna, refining that gold and try. He's gonna feed them. He's gonna take care of them. Okay. Even Apostle Paul said in Acts the 14th chapter, where he mentioned that through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom. So you have to go through this struggle before you enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shah, man. Point blank period. It ain't no, you're gonna get everything good on this side, and then when trouble hits, the Lord is gonna shield you from it. You're not gonna go through it just like the Christian church say. They say you're gonna be wrapped up before you even reach any trouble. And when you're saying that, ultimately what you're saying is that you're saying that the servant is greater than the master. And the scripture said the servant is not greater than his master. So if Yahweh Shai went through that trouble, guess what? You're gonna go through that struggle. Okay? So you gotta be prepared for that, man.
I like when you call on the name, but hey, if you call on Jesus, man, I don't know, man.
I want to go perfect with what y'all just saying. This is Isaiah 48, 9 and 10. For my name's sake will I defer my anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. And that's basically what Bayam was saying. The things that most of these 2/3 is running from, they don't realize that's the Most High's test to see if we are truly on his side or not. They running for the comforts, not knowing that What you're doing is actually choosing what side that you're gonna be on when it comes to that division, the 2/3 and the 1/3. The fact that we face these afflictions is what in another verse it said that's what perfect our salvation.
And what's gonna do that? Prime thing is the MOTB. They gonna run to the MOTB for comfort. That's gonna be their destruction. You know, we come out and warn Jacob about that. They bring a lesson to Lord Jake, like, don't take that. Don't receive that. Once you receive that, you're gonna get no more salvation. So everything is a build-up process to where you can resist it. If you have not been briefed on that or taught about that, you're not gonna have no resistance. And then you're gonna be right there, like it's time to take a test and you ain't studying. It's an open book, 100 questions. Jake, butthole will get tight. He probably end up going take it to MOTB, and after that, you finish, man.
Yeah, I got it, but I just quoted it. I'm gonna read it. It's Hebrews 2:10. For it became him for whom are all things, by whom are all things, and bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. And that's what actually those sufferings is what's actually refining us. That's the heat that it takes to refine gold, and silver, and get all the impurities out. If it ain't for the heat, or the afflictions, that's what I'm talking about, then you can't prove that you actually, is following them. You running from them, basically running the Esau to make yourself comfortable.
You ain't dealt with nothing. You ain't built up.
That's why in the end, when Jacob's trouble starts going off, that's what they're gonna still be running to is that comfort that Esau is providing for them. Instead of when Jacob's troubles hit, for one thing we expected it and we know what the reason behind it, but we built ourselves up. If we didn't made it through, being black men in America, you should be set to deal with Jacob's trouble because Esau ain't coming with nothing new. He's just coming with everything at once. But we done been through all of them classes. We done learned, we took all them steps to get over them obstacles. So Esau, if you think about it, he ain't really coming with nothing that we ain't really had dealt with. He's just gonna turn up the intensity of it.
And he got now, he took it out.
Yeah.
Nothing gonna change. It's the same move over and over.
He just got more sophisticated with it. But in the end, only thing that he can really threaten you with is death. But like I said, you don't fear the person that's just gonna kill you. You need to worry about who's gonna kill you and take your soul, destroy your soul.
Salvation when they reading the book of life.
Yeah.
Then no matter what the house shot, they ain't gonna rise up first. So it's best to hold your integrity and not, succumb to Esau, mess up your position. But that's what he wants, man. Esau is looking to make you condemn yourself. Because he can't do it. He can get you to give it up. That's the whole point of him bringing all this heat. And the Lord bringing the heat, but Esau gonna be the one doing it, is to make you give up your position. And the word is to build you up, make you stand firm in your position. Be bold as a lion. Like cuss Esau out. Like don't get the dang, you ain't got the something hold, still for spit and fight. Hey, tell them like what was they had one of the high priests trying to eat pork, he spit it out. Hey, on stuff like that. Like, hey, I ain't doing it, Esau.
Yeah, but when, with Jacob and Esau, even though Jacob was chosen, the situation had to come to pass by the fact that Esau had to give up his birthright. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for Esau giving it up, then what Jacob and his mother did to get Isaac to give the blessings out the way he did, he wouldn't have been behind all that. But Jacob, Esau, he had to actually, give up. That's why he said he despised his birthright. He did that by choice, even though he tried to say that he was stolen from him.
Even when you go back into that story, when back with pregnant with the twins, they told him that one nation, the elder shall serve the younger.
Yeah.
So it was already ordained then.
Yeah.
I like how I made a good point because he gave up his birthright, his blessing. So he condemned himself. Yeah, it wasn't took, he gave it up. And that's like if you take the MOTB, that's you giving up your blessing. That makes you just like Esau. Doing the same thing. Like I don't care about the kingdom of heaven. Give me what I want right now. That's you taking that pot of meat. Yeah. You take the MOTB, that's you taking that pot of meat. You
want it right now, instant, instead of getting it on the back end. Exactly, giving it up.
It wasn't even cooked all right.
He wanted it right now.
Right now.
That's what Jake gonna do. They think MOTV. They gonna give it to me right now. I ain't suffering. I'm not going to no woods. I'm not about to suffer nothing. Give me the MOTV. Let me go in that 15-minute seat. That's what Jake gonna do. Majority of them.
That's how you know this is America. This is how he's out here in society. So that's how he predicated his whole society on instant gratification.
They eat like 5 meals, 6 meals a day, 7 meals a day.
Food, all of that. This is how you know this is how
wait. That's why a lot of burgers happen. You know, I ain't gonna wait. They do their parents like that. Like they about to get their hair, they coming out the pillow. You know? They're like, I'm all the way.
Double on some piece of paper.
$2 million. Wait. You might wait. They ain't that poor. They all talk about it. Once they get the breakdown, you get this percentage, you get that percentage. Man, you ain't that plug. I'm not waiting a couple months for them to grow. You gonna die right now. Like, so they tell you, you get this, you get that. What? Hey, pillow. Hey, sponsor them up.
Throw them up a stairwell.
Yeah, how you going down the steps? You know, they give them too many bills. You know, as soon as that paperwork signed, they like the insurance policy pass. Yes, it did. He died. He OD. You know, that's deep. And like, we can't be like that, man. It's gonna be Jake. That's why we right here at the cups, but the mark of the beast can be implemented next year. Quickest next year, y'all. You know, you got Elon Musk up in there. You know, he's spearheaded it. Y'all in Trump's ear. You know, Trump. I think the spirit, man. Trump about to crash that dollar, man. He about to mess up. Like, they think he's gonna save it. Nah, he gonna mess it up. And then once he messes it up, you got Elon Musk and they got all the tech guys ready, Zuckerberg, all of them. They're gonna come to MOTV. And that's what Jake gonna really be. You know, they tell them cut the internet off. So you can't see none of our videos, none of the Great Millstone videos. So now you're gonna be stuck with whatever you got.
It's gonna be that famous of the word right there.
Yeah. And at that point, you know, you got the, especially about that camp hop. I done listened about 8 different camps. Who had it right? So they're gonna be. And then he's talking like, look, you got 10 minutes to decide if you're gonna get MOTV or not. Right. So, are we gonna give it to this next person? So then it's gonna be a whole lot of anxiety that it's not visible to the truth. Us, we already know what's coming. We already know what's happening. We've been waiting on it. So we just be like, man, you know, we ain't gonna comply. Man, we ain't gonna get in line. Man, I ain't even gonna go do it. You know, I'm looking to go off in the woods. Like, Lord, when did we hear about it before it happened? We probably gonna go in the country, somewhere in the woods, an off-grid little cabin, you know, while Jake lining up for the MOTV. Because we're going to get little signs to know the MOTV coming in. When they say military draft, report here. Hey, it's getting real. MOTV coming soon.
You know, I think I heard Elder Yasamama, I think it was Elder Yasamama when he said they're not going to advertise the MOTV as if it's going to be very subtle. It's going to be very subtle whenever they try to make it mandatory or something like that.
It's going to say the bricks going to crash the dollar.
That's what he said. It's not going to break the news.
Bricks going to crash the dollar. Worry about the dollar going. Yep. You know, we're going to see more prices, more signs to let us know it's coming soon. It's going to be like the juice. Southern fail at first. Yeah. They talking about it. And then it started ramping up. So you gotta get it. And look what Trump said, Operation Warp Speed. So we know it was coming. He started promoting it, like Warp Speed. They start promoting. We got this company, that company. This company, this does like this. This company does it like that. We got flavors lined up to go get it. They're gonna do it the same way. You got one to go in your head, one to go in your hand. They're gonna give Jake off. Jake will get that guy hot. I wouldn't even want to go in the hand is quicker. You're out. The one to go in your head gonna be sophisticated. You got to be rich for that. They're gonna get Jake out of that company. Zuckerberg got this, Apple got this one. You know, you already got Elon Musk companies out for Neuralink, so it's gonna be different companies. Everybody gonna have their advertisement.
They're gonna have their own company attached to it. That's beautiful. Yeah. Like Google gonna have their own.
Yeah, they're gonna have their own. Mine does this. Mine has this processing unit. Mine comes, you sign up, you get 10,000 credits out the gate. Or if you go get mine's connected to this satellite.
Kind of like how they do the cell phone.
Exactly. Yeah. You should
this line for free and all this.
You get these benefits. Yeah. Ours got this many satellites running on it. 17 and 14 upgrades automatically. Right. This one would be left. This one has no pain involved. That one you can feel pain. This one you won't. No, this one comes with a sucker. You know what I'm saying? We do a little kid, get a little blow pop. You know, once you get it. So
Free McDonald's.
yeah, Krispy Kreme. So
it's no big. Y'all can talk to it. It's no big.
Yeah. So.
Right there. Yeah, that's yours right there. Yeah. Right there.
You walking it right now. You walk right now. Go there, bust a lap, and that's it. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, it's crazy. It looks so different. Walk Black Walker, you don't even know it. Cause ain't nothing of Black Walker, you know, first time eating. So took it over, man. Yeah, that's what you got. You got about 3 stores of black. That's it. A couple of blacks.
And I go to the first thing out here, they got like 5 or 6 stores out here, something like that. They represent somewhat similar to what we have in Black Wall Street, man.
They feel it. So it's nothing. You got that, that's it. Oh,
I don't know. They still selling them Black Wall Street shirts over there?
They got the store.
Are they still over there? Okay.
I remember they had the boutique though. It was kind of like they tried to make it something, and then he saw shut that down. Like, nah, it hurt my business. Yeah, you got to get that store. That's it. I wish I could talking about it. Get that museum. Yeah. No, that's it. But that man, y'all got more free stuff?
I got one more, man. I want to read this Shabbat chapter 2 and 1 because he's going back into back to suffering before we enter into the kingdom. All right, because he said, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, how about you outside? Prepare thy soul for temptation." All right, unfollowing the man, they gave us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for us to prepare our soul for temptation that comes up. We've been prepared for taking trouble. We've been prepared for not to touch the mark of the beast. Okay, what did they hard fight the market do? We've been prepared for that. Okay, in verse 2, set thy heart and right and constantly endure and make not hate in the time of trouble. Okay, that's another instruction. So when the Jacob trouble do come, we make not hate in the time of trouble. Okay, and verse 3, cleave unto him, cleave unto who? How about me outside? Okay, and depart not away that thou mayest be increased in thy last end. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Okay, so this, I mentioned it earlier. When we in this Jacob trouble, okay, whatever trouble we're going through, whatever your journey is, be patient because it's only going to be for a short amount of time, man. You know, Esau Edom is not going to be able to set up his beast system. Because in Job, with the Job 22 and 23, Yahweh shot there when he's about to fill his belly, then Yahweh going to rain that fury on him. All right? So we got to be patient when we are changed to a lower state. Okay? And then he said, take cheerful. All right? Because we know that when we're in that Jacob trouble, we know, oh man, this is going to be for a short time. All right? That's why we're taking it cheerful. All right? And in verse 5 will pretty much be the point. And it says, for gold is tried in a fire and acceptable man in a furnace of adversity. Okay? But once you get to that furnace of adversity, you become accepted to be able to walk in the kingdom of Yahweh Shah. Even if you were to die for the word of Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah is going to raise you up. He's going to end it up in that kingdom, which is the kingdom of heaven right here on earth.
It makes you a martyr. Nuts. Die with your integrity intact. Without with Yahweh Shah. Very high. So don't give in, man. Don't take that MOTB is what we're saying. The MOTB is that micro CHIP. That is the mark of the beast. It's not anything else.
That makes you think of another preacher, Luke paraphrase. I think that's Revelation either 2 and 10 or 3 and 10, where it says, "Beat our faithful unto death, and I give you the crown of life." You know, But they said the devil shall cast some of you into prison. But some of us gonna be going into prison. You know, concentration camp. I be the mother the prophet in Kansas City. Yeah, man, he had a dream about that. You know, he made a dream that he was in a concentration camp. It came from he said that came from somewhere, and then next thing you know, he woke up and he was in the truck. You know, they didn't even know. Right? A whole other state, a whole other part of the Babylon the Great. So once that those things gonna happen, so we're gonna all go through something. We're gonna all have our own personal journey. You know, but how about y'all talk that we not faithful, all right? You know, we not faithful unto death. Okay? So when he thought he would present that gun to your head, hey, I know that I'm gonna have a crown of life right here because I know this is it. Hey, I'm down for y'all about y'all shot, man. You know, I'm down for that, man. That's like what's that movie, Dead Friends? Friends Tate, was it Cuddy? Like, open your mouth. You know, it's like, you gonna kill me, man, kill me then. You know, he ended up not doing it, but he showed he was tough. Like, he showed that it takes, like, I ain't about to open my mouth and go out like no sucker. If you gonna do it, then do it. I remember that scene where he was in the stairs. Yeah, he knocked down the stairs. He wanted to put the gun in his mouth. He wanted to fully embarrass him. He didn't go for it. That's because he was built up. Like, he already went to the military for all that. Like, you ain't showing me that. Yeah, that's it. That's how we built up over it. And that's exactly what Mubarak said. Because he said, if you a black man, a so-called black man raised up in America, we already been through what he thought he was going to. So I much more. The only thing he can't predict is death. That's it. So he can't resurrect you, even though he's trying to have technology for him. He can't resurrect you anything like that. So, well, how much more, man? So this is why you need to leave on the job out of your shop, man. But he can't do anything else besides deliver to death. That's it. That's all he can do. He only got the power to kill. All right. I was shall beat death. All right. So you gotta hold that same line, you know. And like I said, once you at that point, there's nothing else Esau can do. That's like his end, his trump card. Esau can't do that to you anyway. That's the Lord of power about to do it to you. Nah, if you want to hold the that's a beautiful point too. I never got about that lesson when he said, "How about you out John control state? You know what I'm saying? If he controls state, then why you feel safe? You know, somewhere around that line. If he got control of state, then the point is you should be considering how about you out John more than anything. It's the same thing with Esau. Esau is controlled by Yahweh Yahweh. So if he control him, then why are you afraid of Esau? No, or deliver out his hand. That be for real. No. So that being said, let's be edifying. I'll pray for two.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakadash.
Hey, Shalom to the Akim Aqua from the comment board. Shalom. Hey, stay locked in. Yahweh Shai's quickly on the way, baby. Shalom. Water for tuning in. He kind of cut my feed in the middle of that. I'm like, you damn.